And welcome back to the Crypto Hawk program. Got a great one lined up today. Rip swell. It's coming. You know, it's almost like you got to be able to see all this coordinated. Nothing's going on in crypto. Then all of a sudden, Ripple comes out with a stablecoin. Now the whole industry is talking stablecoin. And all the biggest companies in the world are having stablecoins. All of a sudden, right? There was nothing going on. Ripple comes out with a stablecoin. Now the whole market is stablecoin. It's ridiculous. This is a total coordinated event. I've been telling you now for years, 3 years, about Ripple Singapore, Ripple China, and all that. We've all known it on this channel with evidence. Now, the difference between my channel and all the others will say, oh, this is a coordinated event. Okay, well, where's your proof? Well, you don't have any. On Crypto Hawk Show, that's where we have the proof. Ripple China, Ripple Russia, and all these. I can say this is a coordinated event. Ripple Singapore, Ripple Indonesia, Ripple Turkey. We can go on and on. This has already been done. You had wallets. Ripple's going to be coming out with a wallet. You're going to see. They've had that wallet since Ripple Singapore, since 2013. Ripple has had all this stuff done. Remember 3 years ago when I was showing you Ripple Singapore and all that, and then I showed you their webpage. They have derivatives, securities, stocks, but all these things Ripple had in Ripple Singapore. And what the negative people will be like, oh, well, that's not around anymore. Okay, for the people that want to know what's up, what Ripple does is they create projects, they get things going, and when it works, they just simply press the hold button. That's all. Doesn't mean anything failed. They don't have to. There's a coordinated reason why all this stuff is going on. It's all got to kind of happen at once. Oh, we need this project this, project that, project icebreaker and all these things. And then it kind of just, what happened to that project? It did what it was supposed to do. They discovered what they were supposed to discover. Different parts of the world have to do different things. Look, this is all, we're watching all this come together. Hopefully you're profiting from it. We're going to go over right now, November 4th through 5th, Ripple's going to have this thing called Ripple Swell. We're going to go over who's going to be there. But one of the things I want you to understand, let's take it back to Ripple Russia, Ripple China, all the way back in 2014, there's Ripple Russia. We can see the logos and all these things. Ripple China, all this stuff was done. It worked, with the exception of the AI, which they're adding to it. You can add to a platform. Then who's to say there's not a platform out there right now that Ripple has, a secret platform that the banks are using, or these banks, each of them have their own special platforms that have AI integrated. I want you to just be aware of the fact that this might be out there, and more than likely it is, okay? This crypto space is not what you see. There's all these things that we can't see, that we don't know, technologies they're using that we don't know that they have. So that's why I wanted to start the show off with that, just to get your mind accepting to the fact that there's probably a ledger. I wouldn't doubt if there's copies of the XRP ledger and cryptos, like anything's possible. I've been in crypto 5.5 years, and I've just seen stuff where, you know what, anything's possible. Don't just judge what a crypto price is today. Hey, look, we can make money on this show multiple times per week if you do the right thing, if you put in the right amounts. I'm not going to say how much I make, but when I choose to get into crypto, I'm making on average 25, 35%. If you want to make decent amounts of money, this $250, $500 stuff ain't going to work anymore. You got to bump it up to minimum of $1,000 because that's how it is. It's getting real tight. You can still make good amount of money in crypto, but it's not going to be with putting in $250 and making $2,000. That shit ain't going to happen. So now it comes into, and if you're a Crypto Hulk member, you get notified, or we just got notified earlier before the show started of a certain crypto that's up over 30, down over 30%. So that would be like a sell signal for some people. I'm sorry, a buy signal where they want to get in. So again, if you're putting in look, you have to trust your skills. So what I do, let me speak on me. So what I do is I know consistently right now I'm getting 25, 35% on every single one, every single crypto that I quote gamble on. It's 25, 35%. It's always pretty much in that ballpark. If you're a person like, oh God, I don't know if I could put 1,000, then you're in the wrong game. You know, when I put down, hey, sometimes I'll put down thousands on a crypto that either I'll send out to the private group. I won't put it on the main show. But to the private group, sometimes I'll put in $1,500, $2,000, sometimes $500. Just depends on the crypto. You can't be, oh God. No, it's just, if I lose it, I lose it. That's how you have to be. You have to, I have to invest without using emotion. If it's a good solid crypto and it dumps and this and that, I find out why. And if there's no reasons, and then I'll put in $1,000 to $2,000 and wait a certain period of time and sell it. You can't be worried about losing $2,000. I'm not concerned. Yeah, it would suck, and I'm not going to lose. I just have to wait there until maybe it takes a week, 2, 3 for it to go back up again. I can sell it. If it's a good crypto, you're not going to lose your money. But if you think small, that's what you get, small results. And I'm trying to teach the $500 people just some things. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about investing. I snort so much coke, heroin, methamphetamines. I snort it all. Eat it, lick it, drink it, you name it. I stay high 24/7. Not a day has gone by in 5.5 years of making the show that I'm not high 24/7. Peyote, LSD, I inject them and shoot them all up all the time. That's how you're getting your financial advice from that guy. All right. And discover true romance. Welcome to the 2024 crypto explosion. Thank you very much. So yeah, if you're a $500 member, you should easily be pulling 500. I'm not going to tell you how much the past 3 days I've made, and I'm buying at the same time you guys are, the $500 people. A lot of times selling after you. But I can easily pull two G's a month doing this. And I'm not even like an aggressive gambler or nothing. I'm trying to do a show, so I can't be like concentrating. I can't be going back at deck screeners or whatever it is and trying to gamble on shit. So you guys have an advantage that I don't have, but I could still easily pull 500 a week, like fucking retard level shit. Okay. Like if I really want to step my game up, I could be pulling in $1,000 a week doing this shit. Okay. I send out to the $500 people early signal, like this one crypto. Damn, that shit's up. It's getting hammered now, about 30, 35% plus. Maybe it's up at 41%. Okay, getting hammered. We are going to, I'm going to leave it at that. It's a good little club to be in. Let me see. First 5 people. Christoph Lester Mean is number 2. Brian Edwards, TK. And then Cheeny Lee is right there. Love Crystal Gazing is 5. There you go. That's the first 5. Some of the names I can't pronounce. It's just how it goes. Maybe over time I'll learn how to pronounce these screen names. Let's get into let me check here. Securities, green lights, Aussie stable. Sheeny Lee is telling us the Australian Securities Investment Commission green lights Aussie stablecoin distribution. I saw that article the other day. Big move toward regulated crypto adoption. You guys and gals, we're seeing right now massive what the stablecoin thing. Here's what's going on. Everybody, all these rich banks and etc., they're all getting hooked up with crypto infrastructure. Okay. It's all coming together. Look, you're not going to know the day and the time that you're rich. Maybe it's in 1 to 2 years from now. I have no idea. What's happening is you got to get out of the 8 to 10 minute mindset. When you invest in something, get out of the 8 to 10 minute mindset. What you have to do is, first off, understand what is going on. That's what this channel does. We show you fundamental news. I show you who's involved, who are the players, where all the connections. When we invest in a crypto or whatever, it's not just 8 to 10 minute pump dump shit. We went over crypto one day. I spoke about it for maybe 30, 40 minutes before I even told you what it was. Okay. And, well, here's what it is right here. Good heavens. James is now a member. Good Lord. At work, always listening to your show. Figured I'd stop being a pussy and join the $500 club. I mean, it's a smart move. When I have my members calling me 2, 3, 4 times a week, if you're not pulling in $500 a week, I mean, that's just not a basic. I got guys that don't call me and they're making $1,000, $2,000 a week. But it's just like, we're going to go over things like that, but we go over your portfolio, and there's a lot of things that you can learn on this channel as being a $500 member. You don't have to be it every month. Sometimes somebody comes to me and joins the $500 club, Crypto Hulk. They get an inheritance. Somebody got an inheritance one time for like $12,000. They call me up. I need help spending this. I'm like, all right, let's go shopping. And then, they join. One guy had a couple kids and he got an inheritance of a certain amount of money. This is a separate case. He got an inheritance and and he's got some children, and I guess single dad or something like that. And it's like, Crypto Hawk, I need your help to figure out how I'm going to spend. I forgot how much it was. I'm going to make up a number. It was nothing huge. Like, I don't know, 20 grand or something like that. So knowing that he's got these kids and he's the only parent, and he said, if something were to happen to me, I want to make sure my kids have money to live the rest of their life. So we sat down and discussed some things. And so did people come to me? Multiple people have come up. Crypto Hawk, I just need a membership for a month. I got $12,000. Can you help me buy in? How exactly should I spend this? And we look at things. I let you decide what you're going to do. What I provide the $500 people is research, information, my opinion. I'll say, okay, now here's my opinion. Then eventually you guys got to pull that trigger on what you want to do. So there you have that. Welcome to the channel. Contact me on my X. Now, if you have a problem contacting me on Twitter X, a lot of times maybe what I found is I have to follow you first. So maybe if you're contacting me on X, and here's my handle, it's at CryptoHulk19 at Crypto Hulk 19 on Twitter. So it's just like that. The C is capital, the H is capital. What I'll do is I'll contact you. I'll see your screenshots, verify it's you. Now, if you can't get a hold of me on X, then I have Instagram. And if not that, contact one of my, probably Crypto She-Hulk or whatever, then I'll have to follow you on X first. So I'll need your X handle. Then I can go into my X, add you, and then you'll be able to message me. Some people can contact me right on X, and other people's can't. I don't understand why X does that. All right. And to join the $500 group, just go into this chat box. First off, download YouTube onto your phone. So if you download YouTube to your phone, then you'll see the chat box, which I'm looking at right here. And if you look to the right of the chat box, you'll see a money symbol. You push that. If it's a live show, it's called a super chat. If the show's over when you donate, it's called a super thanks. Okay. So those are those two. What I will do is when you're a $500 member, it's kind of like we have to communicate. So you learn everything. And once you start learning, the phone calls become kind of like less and less. I got some people that call in the beginning, like constantly. And then after, they start learning what to do and stuff, because then they're kind of on their own. They just wait for calls. Once in a while, they'll call me about something, or, hey, I got $4,000. Should I put into this or that? Or, so it's stuff like that. Okay. And I mean, and sometimes we get during a month, you're going to have opportunities like, okay, I'm not going to put his name out there, but Chris, the $500 member, the other day put in $800 on a trade, pulled out $3,000. I mean, he paid for like 3 to 4 months worth of memberships right there. That's just on one. So, and that's not like everybody. I mean, hey, if he would have put down $1,500 on that one, he could have pulled out $4,500 and then made $3,000 on that one trade. That's 6 months worth of memberships right there. So people that are like, well, I'm not making any money. Well, number one, you're not calling me. And number two, you're probably putting in $200, $250. That shit ain't going to work. So that's why you call me, and we can figure out what you're doing wrong so you can undo that doing wrong and start making $500 a week at a minimum. Okay. All right. Let's go to Ripple Swell right here. Let me take a look. Find it. Where is... Okay, here is Ripple. Let's go to the Ripple page. I want you to see what's going on. New people, even people that, hey, I got people that are millionaires. I got some guy, he called me last week. We're going over, I think it was some kind of Asian gentleman or something. Man, this dude's got like $3 million just in crypto alone. I'm like, fuck. But I'm going to try to help the guy get 6 million, 9 million with all that crypto and shit. One day dude's going to have like $300, $500 million, $1 billion easy. All right. So we're looking at the Ripple page. This is the Ripple website here. And it's called Meet the Speakers. This is going to be Ripple Swell. Brad Garley, I just want you to look at these people's pictures. Oh, there's Monica Long right there. Hooey. Let's look at the Ripple page. See what we got. We got somebody for the chair and chief executive officer of the NASDAQ Stock Exchange is going to be at Ripple. Do you see what's going on here? Like, for all the dumb people, you listen to them all. We've been listening to all these dumb people for years. Oh, Ripple's a scam. Da, da, da. Okay. We're going to look at who's at Ripple Swell, And then you're going to know who the scammer is. It's the scammers calling Ripple a scam. That's who it is. Here's Ripple. Brad Garlinghouse is there. Oh, look, somebody from the White House is going to a Ripple Swell event. Oh, they must be getting scammed too. Ripple's scamming the White House. Do you realize how fucking stupid this sounds? The NASDAQ CEO is going to be at Ripple Swell. Oh, looks like Ripple's going to scam the NASDAQ exchange. What we got here? Oh, BNY Mellon, the chief product and innovation officer. Looks like Ripple's going to scam the BNY Mellon people as well. Okay. We got Kraken there. The co-chief executive officer. Looks like Ripple's going to scam the Kraken exchange. Oh, look, Citibank, one of the world's biggest banks. Looks like Ripple's going to scam them and dump their crypto on them. Don't these people sound stupid that say Ripple's a scam? Oh, look, the head of innovation at Franklin Templeton. Oh, looks like Ripple's going to scam them and dump their crypto on them. That's so fucking stupid. Oh, we have a New York representative from the government there. Oh, now look, the director for digital assets for BlackRock, the biggest investment company in the world. Oh, looks like Ripple's going to scam BlackRock. Fidelity is going to be there, the biggest payment processor in the world. Fidelity. Oh, looks like Ripple's going to scam Fidelity. Oh my God, these people are so fucking stupid on Twitter Spaces. Oh my God. Oh, JP Morgan's there. The head of digital assets for JP Morgan. Yep, looks like Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. They're going to scam JP Morgan, the world's biggest bank. Let's go. Oh, Hidden Road. MasterCard is there, the senior vice president of blockchain. Ripple's going to rip off the MasterCard head of blockchain. Oh my God, Gemini is going to be there. State Street. Up, looks like Ripple's going to rip off one of the biggest investment companies in the world, State Street. Moody's Investor Service. Looks like Ripple's going to rip them off. Look, I can't keep doing this. I could go on and on about who the member of the European Parliament's here. CoinDesk is there. Chainalysis, who investigates all the scams. Are you telling me that Ripple's going to rip off Chainalysis? Come on. Let's stop. Dumb shit. Everybody on Twitter X, all you dumb shits out there with Millimeter Peters. Look, this is the dumbest fucking people that say, oh, Ripple's a scam and they're dumping their XRP. Look, Chris Larson just sold. Oh, they're dumping their XRP. Do you realize how fucking stupid you sound? The dumbest fucking people on the planet out there in crypto are saying all this shit about Ripple. How the fuck does Ripple have the biggest investment corporations and banks in the world showing up at Ripple Swell when Ripple's scamming people? Do you realize how fucking stupid that sounds? All these people out there from whatever podcast you're listening to with Anthony Pompliano, fucking dumb shit, absolute dumb shit. When you look at a Bitcoin conference, how many, I just read off a name of the biggest corporations in the world. How many of the biggest corporations in the world show up at a Bitcoin conference? Can you please tell me? Probably like nobody. We've got, I just read off names. I can't keep reading off the names of the biggest corporations in the world, investment companies, crypto companies, and the biggest ones in the world are showing up at Ripple Swell. And then we got dumb shit people out there talking shit about Ripple. They have no idea how fucking stupid they sound. I'm reading off a list of the biggest companies, like BlackRock's head of digital assets. They're going to get ripped off. All these people are going to get ripped off by Ripple. They're all going to go. They're like little robots. Yeah, we're going to the Ripple Swell to get ripped off because Ripple's way too smart for us and we're too fucking stupid. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever fucking heard. Oh, God. Knuckle Dragger says, best deep dive, hands down, Gracias Hulk. Thank you very much for the donation there. Tax-free donation. That's what that's all about. The IRS doesn't need to have shit. All these motherfuckers are going to do is take my money, give it to some fucking useless illegal. Now, all those big names at that Ripple Swell conference, let's look at the news article here. I want you to see what's going on, everybody. You don't even have, let's say you're somebody that doesn't believe in crypto. You can watch share this program with them today. I'll try to keep the cussing at a minimum. Fuck. Well, you just blew that one. What did I just show you? This is for somebody who's the biggest doubter in crypto. Okay. Watch this show. I showed you a website at Ripple. They're showing who from BlackRock. Now, BlackRock, I'm not going to be condescending. BlackRock's like the biggest investment company in the entire world. They're going to be at Ripple Crypto Conference. Do you not understand this? JP Morgan, head of digital assets, crypto. JP Morgan's going to be at this crypto conference so they can see how they can use this Ripple crypto platform to integrate into the investment and banking world. The biggest giants are there. BlackRock on the investment side, JP Morgan, the world's most systemically important bank. Do you not, for brand new people, I'm going to maintain my composure, not lose my shit. Do you know how big both of these two institutions are? Number one, BlackRock is the world's most systemically important investment company. They hold like $12 trillion in assets. If BlackRock were to fail, it could cause think of the whole globe, a global investment crisis. Next, they're going to the Ripple Crypto Conference. That you don't believe in crypto, they're going there. Next, JP Morgan, the world's most systemically important bank. If something were to happen at JP Morgan, it will cause the world to go into a recession or to have serious major problems, okay? Both of these two, one represents the investment world, one represents the banking world. They're going to Ripple Swell Conference. How can you not believe in cryptocurrency? I haven't even mentioned the other 30, 40 world's biggest banks and shit. They're going to be there. How do you not understand what's going on? How do you, well, I don't believe in this stuff. It's for criminals. Crypto's for criminals, and they're speculative and they're dangerous and people could lose money. Then why are all, I mean, just like, I'm trying to like not be condescending. This is me trying as hard as I can. If you don't believe in any of this, why are the world's biggest like maybe you work as an investment banker. Well, JP Morgan's all the way at the top. If they're going and they believe in it, and if you don't, you've got a serious problem because you're not understanding. If you're in the banking world and you don't believe in crypto and it's going to work and all this stuff and the whole world's going to run on it, if you don't believe in it or even know about it, it's sad because the world's most systemically important bank is integrating Ripple and crypto, and you work for the banking industry, you don't even know? What does that show us? You don't even know your banking field. That's scary. Okay, I'm just some peon, and I see what's going on in the banking world. You work for the banking world, and you don't even see this fucking shit. I've been talking about this for 5.5 years, and you've had no clue. You're in the investment world. You're an investment banker somewhere, and you don't even know that BlackRock is already integrating all kinds of cryptocurrencies. You have no idea about this. You don't even own any yourself. You're an investment person, and you don't even own crypto. Like, that is sad. You don't even know what you're doing. You're in a field where you don't even know where it's going. You're just like, when you drive on the road, you just look 10 feet ahead of you, and you're driving, and all of a sudden you look up and like, oh shit, it's the Golden City. Holy fuck, we made it. Is that you? Mr. Bank Person, Mrs. Bank Person? Are you in the loan industry giving loans? Are you that person that's driving the truck but only looking 10 feet ahead? Then all of a sudden you have to stop for some reason and you look up and you see this huge castle and you see all this stuff and you're like, whoa, this is the crypto city. You just found out about this and you're in investment banking? Oh my God, that's scary. I hope to God you're not my investment banker because you don't have a fucking clue. Like, and then the credit union says kinetic energy. All these people, see, that's why my show is the most heavily shadow banned, because when I have a program, I'm going to show you what these other channels aren't showing you. I'm going to help raise your consciousness about what is really going on. You're going to see exactly, when you watch Crypto Hulk Show, you're watching it all unfold in front of your eyes. We get into stocks on this program. We talk about what stocks are going to, what companies are early. We want to get in early to tech companies that are going to take over the world. That's what we do on the show. It's fact-based program. I only show articles. You can look the articles up yourself, research it, and people come back like, damn, this Crypto Hulk guy. It's not just a crypto show. It's a gold show. I've had gold and silver for sale for years on the program. We can go on and on. So let's look at this Ripple event that the world is going to. Here's the article right here. BlackRock to JP Morgan, finance giants. Here's the article. Finance giants rally behind Ripple swell. You got BlackRock, JP Morgan, the NASDAQ, DBS Bank, MasterCard, CME Group, and we can go on and on. Fidelity, BNY, Mellon, America's oldest bank, is going to be at a crypto conference to learn how to integrate crypto. And you don't know about it? You're in the business world? Oh my God. You're a business owner, you're a CEO, or you're a director or whatever, and you don't even know this? Like, that's not good. You're a not good leader, okay? I have a little crypto channel. I got people that are not even business majors. They've never gone to business school. Some are housewives. Some are house fathers. Some people are mechanics, truck drivers. Some of the people that listen to my show are worth 12 to 15 million. And they're just starting off, you know. I got people that have $3 million in crypto. That's just part of it. They're probably worth 20, 30 million. To watch my program, call me up, ask questions. I've had some of these people say that I'm a better financial advisor than their JP Morgan people. Whatever. Ripple Swell 2025 lineup brings together global financial powerhouses. Ripple Swell, set for November 4th through the 5th, is positioning itself as a defining fintech event. You got Franklin Templeton there. All these people. Shows a little circular chart there. Their involvement highlights accelerating institutional adoption of blockchain, the transformation of cross-border payments, and the expanding role of digital assets in the global financial system. If you're not, wow, I'm just trying to, people don't get this. Like, I'm literally at a loss for words. And how can you not understand my show? How can you not prepare for what's coming? I'm showing you each program I make. I'm showing you where this is going. All the players involved. It's not just a crypto conference. This is a conference with the world's biggest banks and financial advisor type people, learning how they will integrate, and they are already integrating crypto into their business because the future of the planet, this is it. How can you not be invested in this? It's truly amazing to me. People that don't understand, like, you guys are early. They're going to be offering crypto classes at colleges. There's going to be courses on the history and evolution of cryptocurrency. And guess what? Crypto Hulk Show is going to pop up. They're going to see me cussing and screaming. And they'll be like, well, way back in the 2020s, it'll be the year 2050, maybe the year, whatever it is. And they're going over cryptos in colleges. What I'm doing on my program is showing you we are living the history. Every day I make a show, I report to you what's going on. 10, 20, 30 years from now, they're going to do documentaries on the early days of cryptocurrency. How did it start? And today at 8 o'clock p.m. on the Discovery Channel. Then they see Crypto Hulk yelling, screaming, "You motherfucker!" Oh my God. They're going to have cryptocurrency history classes in the top universities of the world. They're going to be showing all these things that I'm talking about here in these history classes at University of California, Stanford's, Dartmouth, all the top colleges, MIT. Gary Gensler will be like 300 years old, still working there. When all these crypto millionaires and crypto billionaire trillionaires, when there's crypto trillionaires made, people are going to look back and they're going to see this Crypto Hulk Show. This year's lineup at the Ripple Swell signals a major step forward in legitimizing blockchain adoption across traditional financial systems. Adoption of crypto against traditional financial systems. What do we have? What is Ripple Swell? It's where the traditional systems, BlackRock, investment systems, Citibank, banking system, Franklin Templeton, traditional investment system. It's when all these traditional systems meet the future of finance, of banking, of investing. What Ripple Swell is, it's a coming out party. All these companies are coming out of the closet. Okay? They're now having to admit they're either going to have to use crypto or they're admitting they're already using it. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. That's what this Ripple Swell is. It's not just let's jump up and down like at a Bitcoin conference, talk about all kinds of dumb shit, burn the dollar, and do a bunch of dumb, meaningless stuff, ritualistic behavior. Ripple Swell has the world's biggest investment banking, you name it, they're there. Traditional financial systems, they're there. And they're showing how they're going to adopt this technology. No one's adopting Bitcoin's technology. It's going to be looked at when we look at it in the future. I don't know what's going to be looked at, but I don't know if businesses that are building on the Bitcoin platform, I don't see Bitcoin holding a conference and having all the world's financial people there figure out how they are going to adopt the Bitcoin platform. I'm not seeing that conference yet. And guess what? I'm not a gambler, but I'm willing to put some money on that one. Like, everything I have. So BlackRock's involvement reflects the world's largest asset managers' continued exploration of tokenization. They've already been tokenizing. And on-chain finance, as BlackRock pushes into digital asset ETFs. Everybody, it is coming to a theater near you. I hope you got your tickets. They're going to have digital asset ETFs and blockchain-based infrastructure. Its presence, BlackRock's presence at Swell, Ripple Swell, hints at a deepening conversation. Here we go. A deepening conversation around institutional liquidity and digital asset integration. Oh my God. Now, again, I don't care what the crypto prices are today. That shit doesn't know. What we do on this channel is we look at what is going on. What is going on in about a week? The world, not a big deal now. Might want to tell your friends. Of course, they won't. They have no concept. That's why you're going to be, all you guys are going to be multiple millionaires. That's my goal, is to try to teach you the best that I can. That's why I try very hard to show you guys all these connections. This is why we get in a submarine and fucking deep dive under the ocean and see that the big glacier, we look at down below. What makes the glacier? Who are the connections? What accelerators are involved in a project? What venture capitalists are involved in this project? Who are the founders of this project? Who's on the board of directors to this project? Who invented this project? Who are the employees at this project? What's the work history of these people before they came to the project? Oh, shit. And there's other things we look at. That's what we do on Crypto Hulk Show. Now, the people with low IQ are like, oh, Crypto Hulk has a pump dump show. No, what it is you're watching dumb fucks on other channels, and you're just mad because they don't deep dive like me. And the reason I deep dive so hard is because I got people that rely on this channel and expect a level of investigation to where I can present all the facts to them and they can make their own decisions. Now, at these other channels, these people are still sitting around in shitty diapers waiting for mommy or daddy to change their fucking diapers. They're waiting for that day. Then their little 13-minute programs they're watching, their little 13-minute programs, maybe 10 minutes. They watch them 1 to 2 times a day, and they get spoon-fed a little bit of sugar. Come here, little baby. Here's a little teaspoon of sugar. Thank you, mommy. That was good. I want another video. I want to be entertained. I want to watch Barney or Sesame Street or something. We are looking here at Ripple Swell, and they're getting it all set up, everybody, for November 4th. The world's biggest, we're done with that article, the world's biggest and best. And Monica Long's going to be there, just saying. Not a big deal, right? Just had to put that out there. Let me check the comments here. Crypto She-Hulk says they are orchestrating a global collapse because they have the answers. We are just some of the chosen ones. They created it all. Ripple XRP is a government entity. Bitcoin is too. Crypto She-Hulk's right. They will not lose. We will before they do. We are on the time of the top of the pyramid. Don't be fooled. Never sell. Don't get shook out. Hodl. Pray for me and I'll speak for you. That same system that we are so against and despise is the same system that created and controlled our destiny. We are on their time. It's all connected. Like, we're seeing this swell thing, this conference with the world's biggest. This is truly amazing. Like, step back from all the name calling on channels. Let's look at the facts like we always do on this channel. In 5.5 years, I've never seen a conference with like the world's biggest players like this. Is truly incredible. To see all these, the world's biggest, showing up at a crypto conference, Ripple Crypto, a company named Ripple that we've been following. Now, we all know on my channel for at least 3 years that this whole Ripple thing is the government. Okay, it's made to look like there's people like Brad Garlinghouse. These are all actors. The company is about 5 rich families utilizing governments to get what they want, and there's certain key people in governments with certain secret agencies. It's a brilliantly hidden in plain sight plan to control the entire world and to enslave the population. That's what this all is. When I started my program 5.5 years ago, I said, this is the end, the beginning of the end of the world and freedom as we know it. The crypto system is coming. Now, we can take advantage of it. We can make some money. Maybe we can buy our freedom for it. Maybe we bribe whoever we got to bribe. And maybe not in this. Maybe there's some country that I move to, which I already have 1 or 2 lined up. I already have government people in 1 or 2 countries that I can go to and kind of like bribe my way to freedom. So I'll see how it plays out in the United States. If it doesn't happen like I want to, I'll get out and go to this other country. IQ Factor 258. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication in fighting the YTBS shadow bans. Oh, yeah. They don't want you to see all this. Heck nah. Let's go to the next article. We're going to change subjects real quick and talk about gold. Some of you follow Crypto Hulk and some of you don't, and that's A-okay. About a year ago, a little over a year ago, let's say 14 months ago, maybe 15 months ago, I told you exactly what I was doing. I maxed out 4 credit cards and bought gold. Oh, nice. Got to the point where like Walmart stopped selling to me. Like, it's not possible. A customer, I really had to call the security department. They shut down me buying gold at Walmart. Literally, I had different credit cards. I maxed out 1 card, bought some coins, went to the next credit card. But eventually, Walmart just stopped me from even after I talked to their security department. They sounded like Neanderthals. I talked to their department and had to, I forgot what, sign something, and they still wouldn't let me buy gold there. I'm like, are you fucking serious, this place? So and I told you guys I'm buying gold, and it'll be like the last gold purchase I ever make. That's when gold hit 2,000. I'm like, $2,000. I'm like, oh shit, gold's gonna hit 4, 5, 6, 7,000, 10, 15,000. I told you, and here we are. Gold is no longer 2,000, and to buy a gold coin, it's about $4,300. Nice, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant move. I've been selling gold and silver coins. Look below my little picture here. I've been selling gold and silver coins and hardware wallets at least 3 years on this program, trying to get you guys to diversify. If something bad would ever happen, I've got gold and silver. I'll be okay. What I generally try to do is tell you guys a year in advance before stuff, and that gold call was a really good call. Actually, every call that I have is a pretty good call. In this article right here, let's take a look at it. Gold surpasses U.S. Treasuries for the first time in 30 years. For the first time in 30 years, foreign central banks now hold more gold than U.S. Treasuries. Uh-oh, that's the problem, everybody. It's not for me because I got gold. It's all good in my household. I'd say bring it. For the first time in 30 years, foreign central banks now hold more gold than U.S. Treasuries, signaling a seismic shift in global trust. Uh-oh, people are not trusting. This is where it's happening, everybody. I want you to see again. I'm showing you. I can't give you a date and time. All I can do is show you the sign of the times, okay? The sign of the times. What do we have here? Global banks all around the world that used to buy United States treasuries, treasury notes, are now instead buying gold. Oh. See, where central banks all around the world used to put their trust in the American dollar are now buying gold. Oh. Record gold buying streak continues into 2025. When did I start buying all my gold like crazy? I think it was August of 2024. I told all you guys I want to max out 4 credit cards. I even showed them and showed you the credit cards. Instead of maxing these 4 out, I showed you. This was when I felt, oh God, oh God, oh God. And I just kind of knew I'm seeing a trend. These central banks are buying all this gold up and shit. There's a reason for that. And there's a reason that gold keeps going up. I started buying gold on my channel. Gold was $16.80 an ounce or something like that. And I, every couple months or so, 2-3 months, I'd go get a gold coin at the gold shop. And then the gold coins became 1,700, 1,750, 18, 19, 1950. When gold hit 2,000, I'm like, shit, I see what's going on here. This gold is going to keep going up like crazy. That's when I dumped 4 credit cards and just bought all these gold coins, okay? I saw this happening. That's what I do on Crypto Hulk Show. I see stuff in advance, and I was telling everybody, buy gold. I'm maxing 4 cards. I showed you on my program at least 100 times like a crazy man. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm buying gold, and hopefully, I don't think a lot of you did, and that's all bad. I got even guys that are whales that don't have much gold. I got one guy, he must have had $700,000 in crypto and maybe 10,000 in gold. I'm like, oh God, these people. All righty. Record gold buying streak continues into 2025 with central banks on pace for 900 tons. Their 4th straight year doubling long-term. I have a feeling gold. Now, I said this 5.5 years ago when I first started Crypto Hulk. I say gold's going to hit $10,000 to $15,000 per ounce. And I was saying it a lot. If it hits 15,000 an ounce, hold on a minute. Let me do some math. I gotta do some math right now. Hold on. I got that. Got that times 15,000. Oh, damn. Yeah. I need gold to hit 15,000 an ounce. Because analysts say collapsing faith in the United States debt and liquidity drives gold prices, while Bitcoin emerges as the, quote, digital gold waiting for its rotation moment. That's so fucking stupid. For the first time since the mid-1990s, foreign central banks have held more gold than U.S. treasuries. This milestone shows a significant shift in how global power views safety, liquidity, and trust. They show a little bar chart here on gold. We can see that around 1970 to 70 to 85, there's a lot of gold. Starting around 1998, they started using more treasuries, but in the 70s and early 80s, a lot of that was gold. It could very well double from right now or triple. That's I'm going to wait to see if my prediction ever came true. Gold will be worth 10 to 15,000 an ounce. According to the World Gold Council, central banks purchased 19 tons in August alone. Oh, man. They set a They set the year on track for roughly 900 tons in total. Oh, man. This is the longest gold buying streak on record and comes after these financial institutions were net sellers of gold for over 2 decades. So what was happening is banks were selling off gold. If you look at this chart right here, you can see where they were selling off gold for a lot of years because they bought so much. Banks had so much gold from 1970 to about 1988, and they started selling it off over the past 20 years. But just recently, now they're all buying the gold. So I will leave this article with you to look at. Gold. That's why I got crypto and gold. When I started, let me see how much time we got. Probably. Okay. I've always talked about diversification. Now, other channels will say, yeah, they sold gold for a little bit, or they have some gold card sponsor or whatever. Look, Crypto Hulk channel has always told you from day one. I was telling you how much gold and how much crypto I had. At one point, I had 8 times for every $1 in crypto, I had $8 in gold. Okay. No other channel was talking like that, were they? No, they weren't. I'm probably the biggest gold bug crypto channel out there. Now, as crypto prices have gone up, now I'm at about a 1-to-1 ratio. It wasn't that I've lost gold or sold gold. It's crypto's gone up in price to the point where my gold used to be for every $1 in crypto, I'd have $8 worth of gold. That's how my numbers were. And that's when XRP was, I don't know, 50 cents or wherever the fuck it was. As crypto has gone up in price, my gold went from 1 to 7, 1 to 6, 5, 4, 3. Now it's 1-to-1. For every $1 in gold, I got $1 in crypto. There is no other channel that I've heard that has that kind of ratios going on at first, 8-to-1. And so that's how my channel, I've been selling gold for 3 years. Been telling you that gold's going to go to 10 to 15 grand. So hopefully you guys get diversified. Don't put everything. Hey, if you got a lot of money in crypto, you need to have a minimum 25%. Let's say you have 100,000 in crypto, you better have $25,000 worth of gold. That's like minimum. Okay. Never overbuy your crypto. So if you want to get like, metals, I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily, all metals, I think silver, gold, silver. And a lot of people are talking about copper. They're buying tons of copper and shit. Just whatever you do, don't put everything. Some people are like, yeah, I'm putting everything I have into crypto. Now, here's another thing to consider. You got Caleb. Now I'm going to talk about my sponsors here. We got Caleb and Brown. That's where you put your crypto so people can't hack it. The crypto lawyer we have at below my channel, right below my channel, the crypto lawyer, Crypto Hulk lawyer. That's where we protect the crypto from the government. So we got Caleb Brown to protect us from criminals trying to hack our crypto. And we got the Crypto Hulk lawyer to protect us from our government criminals who are trying to steal our crypto there. That's what we got going on in this program. And I think that I'm going to be trying to get 2 fintech companies on board with Crypto Hulk channel, 1 or 2. I'd like to collaborate with some fintech companies and figure out what they're up to and be a part of the crypto revolution that's coming. And I'd like you guys to be a part of things rather than just sitting there for 5 years, not doing a damn thing. What if crypto takes another 2 years, 3 years? Do you really want to just be sitting there watching people's videos? I'm trying to show you guys opportunities as a $500 member to make $500 to $1,000 a week. People are doing it. Okay. It's really easy, at least for me. Now you can't be putting in $250 and thinking, oh, I'm going to make, $1,000. It's just ain't going to happen. You got to be putting in at least a G. All right. But we're trying to have opportunities where you can make money on short term. What some people do is pump dump, right? They make the money. Let's say they make $500 a week. And guess what they're doing? They're putting $500 in buying crypto every week. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk, that's brilliant. Yes. So you get the dummies. Oh, that pump dump stuff is ridiculous. Well, it's not ridiculous if you're making $500 per week. Now we're back. YT decided to cut off the channel. We are on a $10 show. After this, it'll go to $5, and after that, it'll go to the free show. But the $500, the pump dump stuff, if you want to call that, I just called that, even though it's not a pump dump. It's very much an educational program. But those of you that look, I can show you guys crypto. I can't tell people what to invest in and what not. I mean, you do what you want to do. I can't tell people, okay, I'm going to show you all this crypto, but don't buy it. Don't buy it. That's the dumbest fucking shit I ever heard of. If you want to buy it and pump dump it, then I guess that's what you do. Don't bitch and complain, because it's like a fucking open season gambling hall is what it is. If you want to buy crypto and buy it and hold it, do it. If you want to pump dump it, sell it, buy it back. I don't fucking care. It's not my fucking concern. All right. I show you the fundamentals of a crypto, all the connections and shit. If you want to buy it and hold it, or buy it and pump dump, or I don't know. I don't fucking care. Can you make $500 a week doing this? Absolutely. So what do people do? You take that $500 a week and you're buying crypto at $500. After 1 month, you could have $2,000 of crypto. In 1 year of doing that, you could have $24,000 in crypto for free. So, it's up to you. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll gamble. They'll make their $500 per week. And then with that, maybe they put $250 into crypto every week. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't give a fuck what you do. Some people have the worst timing and they don't make any money at all. They have not a clue on what to do and how to invest. Even when I tell them, they still fuck it up. So there's those people too. So you get in, hopefully what you can put out and take out what you put in, but some people they just can't learn. So this channel is not an ATM machine. You could lose a lot of money on this channel. People that make the $500 a week, they're calling me frequently. They follow instructions and they have good timing and they practice it. It's not like you're just going to pay $500 a month and make all this money. That is not how it goes whatsoever. Okay. You have to actually have some talent and practice with small amounts of money first. And then once you can consistently make 25 to 35% every single time, on average, 25 to 35% profits, bump it the fuck up to $1,000 or something. You're already proven you can do it. And then on my show, I tell you early when things happen. Sometimes I can look through the internet, find cryptos that are just ready to pop, and then give that to all the members, and then boom, the shit just takes off, okay? The show is not an ATM machine. You have to work and practice. It takes effort. A member just a few days ago, we were talking about a crypto. He put in $800. He pulls out $3,000. Some people invested $250 and they pulled out $750. It depends on how much you want to put in is how much you're going to make. So if you would have put in, $1,500, he could have pulled out $4,500 and walked away with $3,000 in cash. That's 6 months worth of memberships right there. So I don't know. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. If you want to join for a month, join for a month. It's, if you want to buy some crypto, or let's say if you're brand new, you just want a crash course to get in and just learn shit, then just join for a month. And that's it. It's not an obligation. You don't have to join every month. It's just, I'm new to crypto, Cryptoholic. I don't want to spend the next 6 to 8 months learning shit. Can I just join for a month? Sure. Let's catch you up to speed real quick. And then you'll be good enough to know probably how to invest in crypto after that month. Maybe what you do is you join for a month, and then maybe it's the second month where you want to start investing, or I don't know. It's all, everybody has their own little time frames and plans stuff. I can't tell you what to do. Anyhow, I can tell you I got to go, and I will try to make a program today at 5 o'clock. If I can find good crypto news, then I will make a program at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific.